Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is the first ever video of mine that you have clicked on, welcome to my channel. My name is Pip and I'm a North East family vlogger. I do lots of vlogs out and about with my family on family days out. I do lots of hauls, lots of organisations, speed cleaning. I film a what's new in Primark every month. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, I would love for you to stick around and press that red subscribe button down below. If you are a long time subscriber, then you will recognise that I am not in my normal surroundings. We have come on holiday to Center Parcs at Sherwood Forest, and I thought in today's video I'll give you a little bit of a tour of the lodge that we are staying in. Before I start the tour, I just wanted to show you this little fella who's come to say hello. We've had so many ducks and swans pop up to this window here to come and say hello. The kids are absolutely loving it, and there's so many squirrels as well. They'll just come and sit on the outside table there and run around and up the trees up there as well. It's absolutely fantastic for the kids to see. This is the front door, and as you come in you have a large window on your right hand side with a big curtain that you can pull across in the evenings. And as you come in you're faced with two doors. This one is a store cupboard where you can keep our scooters, suitcases, cool boxes, but it also has dustpan and brush, sweeping brush, mop and bucket, a spare quilt, I presume that's the boiler down there, ironing board, and also a safe. So coming out of here, just turn the light off. Next to the store cupboard we have a small WC, which looks like this. So just a small room with toilet roll holder, corner sink, a little pedal bin down there, and towel with handrail, which we had to take from one of the bedrooms because it didn't have a hand towel in here. And then a large mirror there. The light for the loo is here on this wall, and when you turn it on the extractor fan starts. So that's the little WC there. Pop that light off. So this is a little cloakroom area where you can hang your coats and take your shoes off. Make sure you wipe your feet on this mat so you don't take any dirt into the lodge. A little place to put your umbrellas, and there's also the fire extinguisher and some safety notices up there. And then this is the main lodge itself. So as you come into the dining area. So there's 6 seats, and we have also brought the high chair out of the store cupboard. And then coming round, there's a large window there with curtains. You can draw those at night time. We then have a bedroom there, and this on the wall is the thermostat, so you can higher or lower the temperature to whatever makes you comfortable. We have a large chalkboard here, and the kids have been making good use of that. This is the main family bathroom. We then have some store cupboards here. I'll show you the space in those. So 3 shelves there and 3 shelves there. We then have another bedroom there and another bedroom there. So I'll show you the kitchen area. So it's quite a small, compact kitchen area. So on this side we have a toaster, kettle, gas hob and gas oven, which has taken us a little bit of getting used to because we're used to electric. We also have a microwave, and this is the fridge. Not a great deal of space, but enough I think just for 4 or 5 days. We also have in here cups, glasses, and then we've just put a few of our bits and bobs up there. In this one there are plates and pots and pans, and there's enough cutlery, crockery, knives and forks for 8 people. Moving round, this is the dishwasher, which I think is just finished, so you might get all steamed up. They do provide you with dishwasher tablets, but you only get 3, I think, 3 or 4, so it might be worth bringing a few extra. And moving along to this one, this is the bin. So the bin has 2 compartments. I won't pull it out because it's chock-a-block. One for recycling and one for general waste. And then in here we have knives and forks. I'm not sure what's in this one. bottle openers, spatulas, cheese grater. And this one, oh, it's a cupboard. So we have washing up bowl, drying rack, and some barbecue bits and bobs down there. On the top we have the chopping board out, that came with the lodge. We brought our own washing up liquid, but they do provide you with this yellow cloth for the surfaces and a sponge to do a bit of washing up. And they also provide you with a coffee machine. So this is a Tassimo pod coffee machine, and they don't provide you with any pods, but you can bring them yourself. So that's what we've been doing in the morning, having a really lovely cup of coffee. And then in this top cupboard above the microwave, which I've not looked in yet, we have some measuring jugs, some Pyrex dishes, and a coffee percolator in the corner. And I think this is just the extractor fan. Yeah, that doesn't open, that one. So moving round from the kitchen area, back through the dining area, this brings you on to the sitting room area. So we've got a large corner sofa with a single leather armchair, and in the middle we have a little coffee table with a large area rug. And then turning this way, we have a log fire. We have brought our own logs. I think we got these from B&M, I think they were £1 for a log in a bag, but you can get them at the Center Parcs shop. So we've been having this on of an evening, which is very, very cosy. And then this is the media centre here. We've just got the cool box in front of the TV just to stop the little one from getting sticky fingers on the TV. But it's a media centre with lots of different channels, and I think down here, I think in there, this little gap, is a DVD player as well. And what we've done is hooked the MacBook up to the TV so we can watch different films and Netflix and that sort of thing. So turning around this way again, we have the log burner there, and this is the access to the patio area. I won't go out because it's a bit grim, it's a bit wet today, but this is where all the wildlife come up to the window and get hand fed. And then there's a seating area outside for warmer weather. It's definitely not al fresco weather at the moment, and also a barbecue. And you can just see some of the ducks and things out there. It's absolutely brilliant for the kids, they absolutely love it. All of the windows here have curtains, so you can draw them of an evening to make it nice and cosy. We've got some art on the walls there, and then a feature wallpaper on that wall. And then that brings us round back to the kitchen area again. So we are stopping in Lodge 164, and it's one of their new style lodges, and it's a 2 twin and 1 double room lodge. So that bedroom in front of me is a twin, the one in the corner there is a twin, and then the one at the very end is the master double. So starting in this room here, so this is where me and my husband are stopping, and what we have done is push the beds together, and we've asked for a double quilt, so we've turned it into a double. So it's a really lovely sized room. We have some art on the wall here, really lovely sized window looking out onto the forest, which is lovely to wake up to. Thick curtains as well, so they more or less completely black out the room, which is great. Because this is a twin, the bedside table there was originally in the middle. So what we've done to have 2 bedside tables is taken the stool from the vanity area to use as a bedside table, and then the original bedside table we've just popped on that side over there. Moving round to the wardrobe area, so we have a wardrobe and then open shelving, which really we've used to house most of our clothing and toiletries. I don't even think we've hung anything up in the wardrobe, have we? 1 jumper. But you get how many hangers? 5 hangers there. There's a shelf at the top, 5 hangers, not too bad at all. Close those doors, and then you've got 5 shelves here as well for storage, so plenty of space for storage. Moving on to this area, so this is a vanity area with a plug here, and it also has 2 USB ports as well for charging your phone, which is handy. And it also has a hairdryer underneath, so you don't need to bring a hairdryer with you. The light switches for these little bedside lamps are actually behind the pillows here. Because it's a twin, I suppose that's supposed to be above the bedside table that goes in the middle of the beds, but it's still quite handy. So we've got the plug socket there as well with the USB sockets, and the 2 switches for the bedside light, and also the middle switch is for the main light. On to the next twin bedroom, and this room is slightly smaller, and this is where the kids are sleeping. So we have 2 twin beds there with a bedside table in the middle, plug socket with USB plug sockets above, and then the light switches are also above there as well. There's a mirror there. There's also a mirror above the bed in the previous bedroom, and there's a nice piece of art on the wall there. And then you have the main light switch for the big light just as you come in the door there. So moving round, we have a smaller window here, again with curtains which are really quite thick, so it blocks out the majority of the light. We have a small vanity area there with plug socket and hairdryer, and there's also a little stool underneath it there as well. We've just popped the kids' toys there. A wardrobe, again, which is handy, with 5 hangers, and also 5 shelves there to keep any of the bits and bobs. Moving out of the smaller twin and turning left, this is the double, the master bedroom. I haven't tidied it because this is where my brother-in-law and his wife are sleeping. So they have their little one in a cot. Again, there's a mirror up there. They have 2 bedside tables in this room with a good sized double. A really big window there looking out onto the little patio area. Oh, here's some more ducks come to say hello. And then moving round, they also have a vanity area here, and they also have a TV in their room, which is quite nice. Shelving again, and a wardrobe. So coming out of the double room, we have the small twin on the right, kitchen storage cupboards there, and then this is the main family bathroom. So if I turn the light on, the extractor fan kicks in straight away. The door's a bit squeaky. So we have the loo, the sink, we have a full-size bath with shower above and shower curtain, a bit of a vanity area here just to store all your bits and bobs, a mirror, hello, and then behind me we have a towel heater, which is handy for all of the swimming costumes and towels that you need to dry on a daily basis when you're stopping at Center Parcs. The family bathroom also has a skylight up there, so you don't necessarily need to put the big light on when you're using the bathroom during the day. So coming out of the bathroom, and we have the dining area, the kitchen, and back into the living area. And that is everything. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found today's video useful. I always like to know what the accommodation is going to look like before I get there. So I hope you've had a good look round and you know what you're going to get before you head off on your Center Parcs holiday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to press that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.